morning to our Digital Academy viewers. Hi, I'm Albion.
And I'm Bryn.
Welcome to Cedar Park News. Today is Friday, March 5th.
And today's Cycle Day 3C.
Here are today's announcements. Let's look at today's weather. The high for today will be 46 degrees.
And the low for today will be 34 degrees and partly cloudy. Dress appropriately.
So what's for lunch?
Listen closely, Miss Hooper's class. Here's today's lunch.
Today we'll be having corn dogs on a stick.
And the sides will be green peas, fresh veggies, variety fruit, and milk.
The cold lunch will be variety bowl sandwiches, grape or strawberry uncrustable sandwiches with variety yogurt and granola bars. Yum! Book of the week. This week's book of the week is Front Desk by Kelly Ann.
3 reasons you should read this book are:
1. It has an interesting story.
2. There's a sequel.
3. It has a valuable life lesson. Sports.
It's almost baseball season, and our professional baseball team, the Minnesota Twins, are in Florida for spring training and practice.
Lucky. I wish we were in warm, sunny Florida. Also, our MN Twins re-signed our famous sledger, Nelson Cruz. Cruz is a home run expert and the leader of our team, so we are glad he's back. And now for the joke of the day.
Hey Albion, how do oceans say hi?
How?
They wave.
Hey, Red, where do pencils travel?
I don't know, where do they travel?
They travel to Pennsylvania. This joke was submitted by
Jamil Garcia and Miss Van Gilder's 4th grade Digital Academy class. Thanks.
Today is STEM history. On this day in 1910, famous Japanese inventor Momo Ando was born. Ando was a successful businessman who came up with the idea to create instant noodles.
So in 1958, he invented the first instant noodle product, cup noodles. These instant noodle meals are very much like the popular ramen noodles of today. They come in a bag and are quickly boiled and add flavoring.
Ando's cup noodles became so popular in Asia that soon many people all over the world like Europe and here in the United States, started to enjoy them.
In 2005, Japanese astronauts famously ate cup noodles as they traveled in the space shuttle Discovery.
Wow,
now that's pretty cool.
Cedar Park Special Report. All 10 of our CPN girls caught up in former Cedar Park graduate who has started accomplishing big things in the world of art and is getting national recognition.
Please enjoy a special interview with Uzo Interview. We joined Uzo on Zoom after college all the way on the East Coast at Harvard University in Massachusetts.
Let's find out more about Uzo.
All right, hey.
Hi!
There we go. Well, it's good to see you there, Uzo. Thanks again for doing this, and thank you so much for returning to Cedar Park, right, virtually.
Yep.
You are our special STEM guest with our CPN news crew of ladies.
Hi! Wow, look at y'all.
They're very excited, as am I. We have an awesome group of Cedar Park news kids this year. They're very persistent and use perseverance through all the pandemic. So they're leaders of our school.
Good.
And it sounds like you've been a leader yourself. Whether it was at Cedar Park back in the day or now at Harvard, that's really cool. So our girls have some really fun questions for you. But to start off, do you want to tell us any favorite memories off the top of your head or learning experiences from Cedar Park that you can remember that stuck with you?
Yeah, I was a huge fan of like after school classes. I remember taking one every single year that I could. There was one year I took an after school class where I got to like make my own picture book, and it was called The Quest for the Rainbow Jewel of Congo. And I know it's probably my house somewhere, but that's definitely one memory that has stuck with me.
Awesome. Doesn't surprise me. It's a art class too, right?
Right.
Well, all right. We're going to start off. We have our first student, Dhiram. Take it away.
Hi.
Hello.
I have 2 questions for you. So at what age did you start taking interest in art?
Yeah, so I consider myself someone who has been an artist their entire life. Like I mentioned, one of my fondest memories of Cedar Park was an art class that I took. So I have been drawing and like sketching and doodling and just generally creating, honestly, since I was a child, since I was really young. So I've been creating and making art for many, many years.
My other question is, what inspired you to continue it?
That's a good question. Um, I think I was inspired to tell stories and to create artwork that represented people who looked like me. I think one thing that is so great about art is you can just imagine new worlds and imagine just things that don't currently exist. And so I'm inspired to tell stories that aren't typically told or to represent people that aren't typically represented in, mainstream stream modern art.
Well, thank you.
Of course, thank you for those great questions.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
I have two questions for you. My first one is, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Yeah, interestingly enough, as a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. Specifically, I wanted to be a pediatrician because even as a kid, I loved kids. And so I wanted to work with kids. Um, but yeah, that has obviously shifted a little bit as I've gotten older.
Okay, Tracy, you have one more question?
Oh yeah. And for my second question, what's your favorite colors and tools to use to make art?
Oh, that's a good question. So I make art with a lot of different tools. I have a sketchbook. I also have an iPad. Most of my art I actually make digitally using an iPad. So I think digital tools are probably my favorite tools to create art. But I also really like, just simple paper, pencil sketching on my sketchbook.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Bryn. Make your way up there, Bryn. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
I have two questions. So, why did you want to go to Harvard and do you like it?
Yeah, I wanted to go to Harvard because at the time I wanted to study social anthropology, and Harvard is a really good school for like the social sciences. And so I wanted to go somewhere that aligned with my academic interests. And I really do love it. I think the best part about being here is you just meet so many incredible people from all over. So yeah, the answer to your second question is yes, I do like it.
I have another one. So, what's your favorite thing to draw or paint?
Mm. I think people, a lot of my work is like portraits or, just drawing groups of people or a person alone. So I think like the reoccurring piece that I love to create is just drawing faces and drawing people.
Okay.
Avian, you're up next.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, first off, I really like doing art too.
You
And
really like art too?
yeah,
Oh, I love that.
Girls, make sure you're speaking a little bit louder.
I have two questions.
Yes.
The first one is, do you have any siblings?
I do. I have an older sibling I have an older sister and two younger sisters, and all four of us went to Cedar Park.
Oh, that's cool. My second question is, what are your hobbies besides making art?
Mm. I think most of my hobbies are in the general like creative space. Like I like to make music, write songs, but I also love to read books. And yeah, I mean, most of my time I'm making art, but if I'm not making art, I'm probably singing or writing or reading.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Fatima, come on up. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
I like making sometimes I like to doodle too.
Oh, that's lovely.
Make little studies. So these are my questions.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero and why?
It's a good question. I think my favorite superhero. Oh, that's such a good question. Um, I'm thinking of so many right now. I would have to narrow it down to I think Black Panther and Wonder Woman would be my favorites. Wonder Woman because she's a woman and a superhero and just showcasing that women can be strong, and Black Panther because I just think the Black Panther is a very strong figure, and I love the fact that it is an African figure and superhero.
Okay, my next question is, are you excited to make some movies with your art?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I really want to create like animations with my art and like tell stories and make short films. So that's actually been a goal of mine is to create more like short animations, short films with my artwork this semester.
It's great. It was great to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Layla, please.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. If you can be any animal, what animal would it be?
Probably I think I would be that's such a good question. I think I would be a horse because they can run super fast and they just are in like open, beautiful spaces. And I think that would be a very peaceful animal to embody.
That's cool.
Leah.
Hi there. I'm Leah. I have like a few questions. So, um, who was your favorite musician or music type?
Good question. Um, my favorite musician, my favorite music type, I have a lot of favorites, but I think I really like contemporary pop music. I like indie pop music. I like R&B music. I like jazz music. I love a fusion of any of the four. As for artists, I love Beyonce. I think not only is she a phenomenal vocalist, but a phenomenal performer. So she's probably my favorite.
Um, why did you choose art and music?
I chose art and music. It's funny because I feel like art and music chose me in a way. I truly believe that those are my passions, and I think it's important to pursue what you're passionate about and what you love. And I just so happen to just really enjoy creating art and creating music. And so I think it's important that I pursue both of those things.
I love music. I sing all the time. And who is your favorite teacher?
Oh, favorite teacher. Oh, goodness.
Good job.
Oh, wait. Oh man. At Cedar Park or in general in life?
Yeah, Cedar Park.
Oh man. Oh gosh. um I loved all of my teachers equally.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We have Ani. She has a couple questions.
Hello.
Hi.
I have two questions. My first one is, I really like art, so do you have any tips for people out there who want to become an amazing artist like you?
Oh, thank you. And absolutely. I think one of the most important things when I started making art was um looking for materials and resources I could engage with to help me learn. For example, there's a ton of incredible YouTube videos that teach you tutorials about how to draw certain things or how to paint a certain way. And I think, seeking out those videos and watching them and learning from people that you like will really help you improve as an artist.
My second question was, did you take any art classes growing up?
So I took art classes at Cedar Park. I took an art class in middle school, but then I didn't take any art classes in high school. But now that I'm in college, I've taken quite a few art and film classes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Avery.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, what is your favorite famous painting?
That is such a good question. Oh, that is such a good question. I probably don't know the name, but the artist is Monet. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And I really love his like landscape paintings with all the beautiful flowers and like by the water. Because I just really love landscape paintings. So I think I really love the work of that specific artist.
Got it.
Michelle, please come on.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, what is your favorite subject in school?
Mm. Um, well, I guess now, what I learn is very catered to what I'm studying. But back when I learned like every single subject, I really loved math. I'm not taking any math classes right now, but I was always a huge fan of math classes growing up.
Manal, please come up.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, okay, I have two questions. What was your favorite grade when you were here at Cedar Park?
My favorite grade? My favorite grade. I think it would have to be. There was one year where I did the talent show with my friend. Was it fourth grade or maybe fifth grade? Whatever year that was probably my favorite because I remember we had so much fun putting that together.
Okay. Do you miss Minnesota and will you ever visit here again?
Yeah, so I'm currently living on campus in Cambridge, but I was in Minnesota, last semester for winter break. I come home for the summers. I definitely, the weather is similar, so I feel like I'm not missing too much in Cambridge, but of course my family's back home, so I definitely do miss Minnesota at times. But yeah, I do still go back. I don't stay in Cambridge forever. Thank
Okay, thank you.
you.
All right, good job, girls. Those are awesome questions. Well, you are our special guest, but guess what? We have a special guest for you. So, would that special guest please join and say hi?
God! Hello.
My face hurts from smiling so much. Girls did such a good job asking questions, and I am just so excited to see you.
Oh my gosh, you as well. I cannot believe. I was wondering. I was like, what is this third Zoom panel? Who could it be?
I do have a question for you.
Of course.
So your creative work has gotten the attention from an MTV creative director, a film director on Hulu for the work of the United States versus Billie Holiday on Hulu, and the Freeform show. And I'm just wondering, like, what emotions or thoughts went through your head when you were contacted?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I honestly shock, absolute shock. I couldn't. So the order of which they reached out to me, it was first the Freeform show, and then MTV, and then Hulu. But the Freeform show, they had sent me like essentially like an email through. They contacted me through my website, and it was funny because they were super vague about like what it was because Freeform is owned by Disney, and so they told me it was like a network under Disney, and I saw Disney and I was like, what? Yes, I'm so in. And then I got an email from the MTV person, and like it's just you just can't believe it. You get these emails and you're like, what? Me? Like you want my art? It's shocking, but it's also just so exciting.
Yes, we're excited for you. And with all those achievements, what is one that you're most proud of?
I think honestly, I am most proud of the animation that I made. So the reason that I got another really exciting recognition that I received was from a like an Oscar-winning film director because I made an animation and I posted it online and it went viral, and I think I'm most proud of that because that was my first like narrative animation, and it made me realize that this is actually something I want to pursue and get better at. And yeah, I think like just the act of making it kind of helped me prove to myself that like I can do this and I want to continue to do this.
I saw it and it was very well done. So well deserved.
Thank you.
And I just want you to know that the Cedar Park community is so proud of you. And we send love to you and your family, always a special place in our hearts. And we cannot wait to see what the future has in store for you. We're so proud.
Oh, thank you. That means so much to me.
So good to see you.
You're definitely already a celebrity here at Cedar Park.
All right. Well, that's all I have. It's so good to see you, Uzo.
You too.
All right.
All right. What should we say, girls? Should we give a round of applause?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Uzo. Stay in touch and keep on making a positive difference in the world. So
Of course.
thanks
Bye.
again. And thank you, Mrs. Davis.
Yes, thank you. Bye. Good job.
You too.
Thanks, Uzo.
Wow, that was cool.
Uzo is part of STEM role for all of us at Cedar Park and the world.
We will now show you a few art pieces Uzo created that were featured on MTV and Hulu.
Uzo uses lots of different art tools from pencil and paper to paint to her iPad. Great work, Uzo. Keep making art that inspires.
For your information, technology reminder, please bring your iPad to school every day and have it charged 100%.
Reminder, every Wednesday we'll be starting school 2 hours late during in-person learning. Students will arrive to school at 11:30 every Wednesday.
And for a heads up, report cards are coming out on March 19th.
Thank you for joining us today, and have a great Friday.
You may now stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag